if they're active. The good news, our products nourish the stem cells and activate NK cells, helping your body defend itself against harmful and developing disease causing cells. Oh my goodness, lots and lots of words. But you know what? That's mean our products are absolutely amazing. Okay? It's working exactly what is needed for the body. So before we start again, I'm going to have a bit of water because talk too much. So our product is food for the stem cell. So our most famous products at the moment is what we have, what it's called SOP Subarashi. It's the first triple peptide and is a Japanese scientific breakthrough. Um, which the main ingredient is marine placenta from a very, very special fish. And I hope I can say this correctly. Oncorhynchus from Hokkaido. Okay, it's a sardine and also sardine peptide and fruit flow, vegan peptide, and also 7 other ingredients that is in the products. And it's very, very tiny. It's only 600 Dalton, so it will be absorbed in our blood system and it's easily, um, you know, absorbed for our body. So our products, as I said before, Subarashi, and this is part of the stuff that we talked about before about the cells, how many things, our brain loses, many, many cells, blood, skin, etc. I'm not going to bore you with the scientific details. And the comparison for our body, from baby, teenager, adult, and elderly. So our products, if we do a comparison from before we talk about human placenta or deer placenta, our products, which is the SOP, salmon ovary peptides, I'm not going to read it through. You can discuss it with the person who invited you tonight, but you can see it's really, really high and it's really good. And it's halal for, the Muslim that, need to make sure that it's halal. So it's a halal product and we are absolutely amazing. So this is the patent. Why we talk about the patent? The patent means it's like Panadol, for example. What is Panadol patented for? Panadol patented for relieving headaches. Ibuprofen patented to do inflammation. If you have an inflammation problem, it will reduce inflammation. So if you actually Google our patent like JP, etc., etc., you will know, or you will find out from Google even, we believe Mr. Google so much that, this product will do what it says. Okay. So for Subarashi, it is a cell regeneration effect and improve blood circulation. The next one is an anti-hypertensive agent and also prevent blood clotting. This is why it will do a really, really great stuff for our body. And the ingredients, you can read it by yourself. You don't have to read every single one of them, but some of them, for example, marine placenta, sardines, fruit flow, amino acids, fish collagen, glutathione. Google every single one of them, and you will see what amazing stuff that it will do. I'm sorry about gory information. Hopefully, you're not eating, but this is some of the results of the products. When I heard this the first time, when I saw this, I'm like, this is impossible. How can it grow again? But guess what? It's cell regeneration. It will, rebuild it again. It will make it better. So anything that supposedly not going to be well, like the doctor want to cut it, like for this particular person having a diabetes, and it will grow again. So who do you know? Who do you know that we can help? And our next product is Utsukushi, which means beautiful. It's one of my favorite one. Well, all of them are my favorite. Subarashi, Utsukushi as well. Um, this product is namely salmon milk DNA, and it's also from oncorunches, keta salmon fish, and other 11 other ingredients. And this one is 800 nano nano size. So the Utsukushi, we have also many patents. One of them is anti-tumor agent, immune activating effect, therapeutic agent for hepatitis C, infection protective agent, suppression of the growth of tumor, and reduce the side effect of anti-cancer agent, prevent, treat, cure infection, protective. Oh man, let me move this. Sorry, one moment. Protective action against the toxicity and reactive oxygen and toxic reducer. Imagine all of the, even just the wording. This is why we have amazing stories, amazing testimony, because it's patented to help all of these different issues that we have in the world. Next one. And the ingredients: pineapple extract, kiwi seed, kombu fucoidone, I can't even say the word, salmon DNA, lactocus lacis, and so on and so on. And the black garlic, very famous black garlic, vitamin D and fish collagen. So this is why the products are great. I'm going to show a little bit of this video. This is in Indonesian, but just look at the video itself. Don't mind the story. So this is a good, healthy intestine. So this is a vegetarian. And if someone with chronic constipation, with all the unclean stuff in our body, this is where all the sickness coming from now. Okay, I'm going to skip the rest of them. Basically, it says all our sickness started from the gut. If you Google, also the same thing. Anything to do with leaky gut, any problem, it starts from the gut. So we have to do the cleaning from the gut. Okay, make sure it's nice and healthy because we have the probiotic. So this is one of the lady which having a thyroid issue, and this is a little bit testimony from myself. I owe my life to AFC, and thank you to Chieni. Chieni is my long time friend. I think I was trying to calculate to a friend before. I think we've known each other for over 27 years. So that shows my age and her age, okay? I know we both look 21, but we are not 21. So at 45, I was in UK. My husband English, and we lived in UK at that time. At 45, I was diagnosed with 15 centimeters fibroid tumor, which looked like a baby head. Okay, and I look 3 to 4 months pregnant, and I'm quite small. You can see, when I'm sleeping, that I have this big bulge. And sorry to say, but I was heavily menstruating to the point that I was clotting, and often I had to wear like a diaper. From 4 days, my period before I was 45, it became 7 to 14 days, super heavy, and many times I leaked. I was working for another health and nutrition company, and I was a fitness instructor, and I became more and more ill. And my background is a weight loss management, and I couldn't like lose the weight at the bottom. I was wondering what is going on. And I was easily dizzy. And when you're a fitness instructor, you need to be fit and healthy. But I have vertigo, and I was anemic, really, really bad mood swing, body aches, and I can't sleep. And to sleep, I have to take pain medication like sleeping pill. At that time, my doctor in UK suggested that I was taking all these tablets to help to stop the bleeding. It didn't work. To help with the pain, well, the pain kind of go away, but I have to take a very, very high dose of like a codeine, which is like a cocaine base, or ibuprofen, etc. And then it will result it, I would have, my tummy would hurt, etc. And with the bad headaches, bad migraines. So I ended up having a very irritated bowel and often constipated because I had to take iron tablet as well. And I was suffering. I have a little girl, Isabel, her name, and as a mom, you have to be healthy. You have to be strong. No matter what, you have to look after the family, drive to school, etc. And many, many times I nearly have an accident because of dizziness. And I was very, very frustrated. And I was um, on the waiting list for surgery. And many times, it was like up to 4 times, I went to the hospital prepared. And at that time was a COVID time, so we have to do isolation, we have to do all the different tests, and we have to do preparation for the surgery, go into the surgery room, doing the prep. And they said, after a couple of hours waiting, they said, sorry, you have to go home because we don't have the bed, because it was COVID, even though it was already getting better. But they couldn't take my they couldn't do my surgery. So I was super devastated. And a friend of mine talked about stem cell, and I was like, stem cell, who have talked to me about stem cell before? And I was praying, God, help me, I need to do this stem cell stuff. And then I remember my friend Annie. She was having a purple hair at that time. And then in my prayer, in my dream, I remember her with this purple hair. So I messaged her. I said, Gee, Annie, please help me. I'm so sick. And she said, where have you been? I've been, telling you about this stuff. I said, well, at that time, I didn't need it. So she sent me the products to UK and to England. And you know what? Absolutely amazing. And the first night, I was able to sleep without my sleeping pill. And usually when you take sleeping pill to sleep, when you wake up, you're feeling very dizzy. Sorry, not dizzy, drowsy. So when I have the AFC, I was like feeling energized. I was able to sleep. And in that couple of days when I started, I was also having my period by chance. And my period was light again. I was like, what is in this product? I said to Jenny, I said, Che, you know, wow, this product is really working. She said, great. We'll send you more products for you to use. So, in my first month of my period, it went light again, symptoms gone. And, now I'm a product lover. I love AFC. I owe my life to AFC. I became a human again. I said to my husband, I said, without the products, I'm like a walking zombie. And, with AFC, we're able to go to the cruise, with my daughter. And, this is just the beginning. There are so many people that, we came across in our life, especially moms. Mom doesn't say that, like me, having, heavy periods, having headaches and struggle. So who do you know? Who is a mom like me who's having issues? I know there are a couple of friends of mine that when I share about this, or when they know that I'm feeling better, they said, what are you doing, Shinsa? Whatever you're doing, I would like to have it too. And I'm so grateful with ASC. We also have Mr. Gideon. He is an Indonesian person in America. He was going through dialysis, and the doctor already we said, like, said to him that you need to go to find a kidney donor. If not, you will not survive. So while waiting, going through the dialysis each time, somebody introduced him to AFC products, and then the same, he was having an amazing result. He got better, and after a while, he actually didn't have to do dialysis anymore. And the hospital thought that he was dead because he didn't come back. But actually, because he is so healthy. And this is the other thing, who do you know that needing dialysis, having liver issues, having to find a kidney donor. And this is actually a testimony from the Malaysian group, okay, suffered from breast cancer. Imagine, when you have breast cancer, the wound is open. Only after 7 days taking the products, etc., the result, or getting a good result. But also, I want to make sure disclaimer on the products is working according to your body. So each person will have a different result. So you have to um, make sure that you take the products, and you check with your doctor, get a follow-up with the people that introduce you to the products. So Mr. A and Mr. B, or Mrs. A, Mrs. B, when they're starting, they might have a different timing on the results according to their immune system. Okay. And another one, this is having healing problem. I mean, having a healing through, I think this is a diabetes. And look at this one, brain tumor, or having growth, and so many stories that I can just go on and on and on, having result from luka bakar is like burns, yeah, and also having through an accident. This other person had to do a ring for the heart, and stories or result for cirrhosis, thyroid, you name it. We are a product that can help everything that you think you can think of. Okay, as long you take the product properly, consult with your doctor, get follow up, eat healthy, and there is just you name it, especially in Indonesia, like this little boy. I feel so sorry. Can you imagine having this issue and having growth in the mouth? Another cirrhosis or autoimmune. Look, very clean, very healthy. Look at this boy. Another growth on the nose. It's just stories that are heartbreaking, but we have the solution. So my other favorite product is Hikari. This one is a new testimony for me. Actually, I started properly about Hikari when I was in Malaysia. I was like reluctant to take it. I'm thinking I don't have ADHD, but actually I do. I'm super hyper, and Hikari helped me to be calm. And Hikari helped me with my migraine. I didn't realize it, like I said actually to my friend Kahariati in online here. I was staying with Kahariati at that time. I said, I love Malaysia. I love Malaysia. But Malaysian food, you guys put too much salt and MSG. So I have the worst headache that you can think of. And of course, we are busy for 10, 12 days. We were on the go. We had the grand opening. I didn't sleep properly. And I have the worst headache that you can think of. So I said to Kayati, I said, you know what? I'm going to, try this Hikari, and I'm going to get I'm curious what will it do, because it has something to do with the brain and the eyes. Oh my goodness. This product helped with my migraine. My eyes was like, very, very, like in pain. My back, the when you have migraine, you have shooting pain all over. And I feel the relief, like, I'm sorry to say, like taking Panadols. I used to do that before, but I said, I can't take Panadol because make me feel sick as well. So I took Hikari, and my migraine was feeling better. Of course, I also drink lots of water. Very important to have water. So Hikari at the moment is the next thing for me. I have it also in my bag. So each time I'm going through my headaches, or like I get hyper, or I can't focus. When you have ADHD, I'm an adult ADHD. It's hard for me to focus at time. Sometimes hard to finish things. Hikari helped me to be balanced. It helped me to feel calm. Like before I started the presentation, I was like a bit nervous for some reason because it's 10 o'clock at night here in Australia. I took Hikari and I feel better. I feel that I am fine. So for kids who have ADHD, this would be great. There's a lot of stories about ADHD, also good for the eyes. So let me read you about Ikari. It helps with ADHD, with autism, speech delay, sensory processing, Alzheimer's, dementia, nearsightedness, farsightedness, anything to do with eye, brain, dry eyes, cataract. So this is when I said to Kayati, I said, you know what? Because something to do with brain and eyes, I want to do it. And kids with special needs. Actually, when I was in Malaysia, I think it's one of Kak Swadika's team. He had special needs, autistic, and he had great result as well. So with Hikari, is a triple vegan peptides. So this one doesn't have any fish. This is the vegan one. So we have marigold peptide, spearmint peptide, and mango leaf peptide. And the nano size is 400 Dalton. And the other products or the other ingredients included, for example, blackcurrant extract, strawberry extract, all the yummy stuff. Actually, when I started the products, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to take all this stuff again. But it tastes so delicious. It helped me, but it's like taking dessert. So, you can, shake it in the water, or you can just put it under your tongue and have water after that. And again, with all the patents, improve visual performance and eye health, improves memory function in the brain, increases the rate of neurogenesis, protect the eyes from blue light, and enhance brain function activity. And to make sure that you guys are comfortable with everything, we also included all the certificates. We have all the organic, GMO free. For me, this is one of the most important thing: GMO free and hormone free, and radiation free, etc. But you will see on the left hand side is what it says about MIMS. What is MIMS? MIMS is a certified, prescribed book that the doctors would use. This is why we have thousands and thousands of doctors that become part of our partners or part of our team because our products are in MIMS. And I just saw the Malaysian MIMS for our AFC products. So congratulations, Malaysia. Our product is already in MIMS Malaysia. And, we also approved with FDA, and also halal, and also for the Ministry of Health in Malaysia, etc. And this is part of the other information. And this is why the company are doing, or needing, or expanding, or the lab are expanding, because the demand are so high. AFC Japan have done a factory expansion to supply for the Indonesian products. So if we discussed before about AFC, also available in the retail shop, but our products, Subarashi, Utsukushi, and Hikari, they will not be in the retail shop. You know, we have the AFC collagen or AFC, whatever other AFC available, but you will not see our products in the typical retail shop in Indonesia unless it's owned by the Indonesian or but owned by the AFC agent suppliers like ourselves. So product that are so great, business that are so great, obviously we will won many awards. Okay, you know, you can see here all the different awards we have from the last couple of years, and the one last year, something that we are so proud is that we are the CEO of the year, and the multi-level of the year, the member growth, etc. So we should be proud with our company because we keep getting reward. This is the part that I'm going to ask my absolutely amazing person, my mentor, my good friend, my a lot of things, my counsel, you know, my big sister. Are you ready? And I want to ask the biggest welcome to Annie Branson, Annie Hamja. I'm losing track with your names. So, can I have Annie to share, please? Annie, are you ready to share?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. If you can hear me, just type yes.
Yes, welcome.
Your fingers, right? Yes. Okay, so Dika can hear me. Okay, loud and clear. How is everybody?
Maybe a little bit closer to the mic, Chi.
Be alive.
Closer to the mic.
Sit there and fall asleep. I want to see some live. So can you all turn on your camera, please? I'd like to see who you are because I know you're very new. Especially if you're from Malaysia, I want to welcome you. All new members from Malaysia and Singapore, welcome to AFC. You are our family, okay? I know this is very new, that AFC has just opened in Malaysia, but wait and see. Because in the past, this is like old pictures actually. This is like, if you see from the very end of there was one, I'm from a very big company which is very well known also in Malaysia. They said you cannot mention name, like it starts with H. I would say that I was actually a president from Herbalife, right? So for 20 years I was there. I was the queen in Medan, like, you know. For like 20 years I was taking nutrition, right? I actually went to America to compete for the IPL, which is like bodybuilding, but you compete for the nightgown and stuff like that, for the sports model and all that. But this is all picture, but as you can see, even though I'm slim, right, but my skin will all dried up. I look very old compared to like if you see me now. Actually, that was the picture taken in 2020, I think 2018, right? So this is me now. Thank God for this nutrition. So the story was, I was having the last company. I was making enough money, like you know, if you compare the money made in AFC and Herbalife, is a huge difference, right? So if you want to achieve like the rank, the money you earn like a shogun, like shogun or like Bushido. Bushido is the or you can reach up to 6 in rupee. I don't know whether Shinta is already converted, but you know, in rupiah is 660 million per month, right? So this is like I don't know. This is how I started. When I did not want to join the company. I actually refused to join the company because I said to my sister, "Please don't recruit me because I resigned the contract because as a top leadership you cannot actually join another network marketing company, right?" But at that time, honestly speaking, I have fibroids, right? So when I went to Malaysia, that's why I love Malaysia, I love Penang. Who's from Penang? Anybody from Penang? If you're from Penang, say it. I am the one. So if you're from Malaysia, which state are you from? So just don't be a stranger. Like just listen. We want to know you because right, you want to learn as much as you can. So type which part of Malaysia are you from? Just like I heard there's somebody from Johor. In progress. What song is that? Anybody from Penang? If you're not typing, I'm just gonna start. Oops. Why is there a double sound?
Sorry, I was just checking something. I want to make sure that it's on. Sorry.
Okay. So loud and clear from Medan. So type something, ladies and gentlemen. Where are you from? You're from Indonesia. Type. I will follow up. Great. Okay. Anybody else? Gregory. Sakya. Where are you from? This is like the question is, what do you want? This is all about energy. It's not just me talking, but if you want something to change your life, you need to do something different. So don't just listen in a Zoom and be quiet. There's because there has to be a two-way energy, right? So if you're energized, if you're excited, I'm more excited to share. So don't just be a stranger. If I say, where are you from? Is this all Indonesian or what? If you're Malaysian, say I'm from Malaysia. I saw a Dr. Lau. Who's Dr. Lau? Christine from the Christine from the How come is like the so Robert Lim. From J. Yes, there's something geez. It's like this is like when you were on Zoom, right? Especially like this. Show your face. I'm gonna test this crowd first before I go on. Is who here who's listening, I know for a fact that you are chosen to be in AFC, and then one day you will be a Bushido. Bushido means what? Say what? Bushido means like you are the top of the company. If you are the one says, I am the one, Cynthia, hi Cynthia. How Robert Lim? Is it Suradika who's typing Robert Lim? Malaysian, come on. Cynthia from Sabah. What is Cynthia? Something. Okay, so what's going on here? Are you alive? Are you here? If you are here, say yes. Otherwise, we'll go on and on forever and ever and ever. Say something. They are just shy. No, don't be shy, ladies and gentlemen. I like to be procreative, okay? Like you need to be active. Like if your finger, if you're not typing anything, that means come on, you are like your they are dead cells, right? You have dead cells. Sooner or later you have diabetes and so on, right? So if you feel you're alive, Ariyati only like the Swadika. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be successful, do something different, okay? If you're like this and you just stare at me, nothing will change, okay? But anyways, to cut the story short, right? I don't want to be bored. Anyways, if you look at this, in AFC, for me to be a president's team, right? Which is to achieve one of the top rank, like a Bushido, it takes me 13 years, right? So here it only takes me like 2 years and 4 months. So there's hope for you guys. And I started, like I said, I wasn't interested in the business because I was already in a company for 20 years. I was a very loyal person, but God says different, right? So at that time I was like, when you don't have any more passion, right? And then at the end of the year, I always pray. That's why it's always very important to pray. I said, Lord, where are you taking me? How come I have no passion, right? So at that time, I was directed to go to pray, and I ended up in Zimbabwe. And then the Lord answered my prayer through Prophet. And when I pray, I submit my prayer list. And I think at 3 a.m. in the morning, he called me. He said, what did you pray for? I said, every day I talk to the Lord. He said about finance. Oh, yes. I said, I want to be a kingdom financier. I said that. I said, I want to be God's kingdom financier. I said, God, I don't have much money right now, but I want to be the kingdom financier like those rich people where they can contribute like millions of dollars, whatever, right? Whatever, how much. And at that time, my sister told me about AFC, but I wasn't interested because by right, my sister said, this is a good, my friend Budi Darwin, right, is now the Darwin Bushido in Indonesia, right, is that he just introduced me to this product from the oldest, biggest pharmacy in Japan. I didn't know AFC. I said, what is this? She was very smart. What she did was, when I visited her home, she basically, at that time, there's no complete product, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? This thing. So at that time there was only like this. Like, at that time we only have one, like this is called SOP 100. The SOP 100 is a light blue color. The minute I sit down in her kitchen, she's very smart. So I just want to show you that this is so easy to take, right? So you can always carry in your bag. What she did was, while I was sitting down, she said, open your mouth. Oops. She said, open your mouth. Look at that. This is so easy to take. But she said, open your mouth. I said, what else do you want to introduce me? So, and I said, wow, not bad. It's like yogurt, right? Okay, and that night, I slept so well. And she's very smart because she knew that it's very difficult to recruit me, right? If you are somebody like a Bushido at the top of the company, it's not easy to recruit. I'm the one of that person. In the past, they call me Annie Crown, okay? So, but she was very smart. She put this, the presentation, the red presentation book, and she opened it in the page where you earn, I don't know, I'm sorry because I did not see it, but I think like 660 million rupiah, which is equivalent to, I don't know how much MYR, right? But we'll see later on. But what happened was bonus. Oh, that's it. The bonus is 168,580 Malaysian ringgit, right? I'm like, wow, this is out of this world. What is how come 100,000? How come it says 168? What's going on? Okay, anyways, I'm not very sorry. I'm not very familiar, but so what Ika said right now, actually the conversion rate is actually 200,000 ringgit, right? But how come you can get paid in per day? Because in my old company, you actually get paid monthly, right? Every 45 days, right? I mean, so I was like curious, but I didn't pay attention. Main thing is I knew that I want my fibroids to reduce, right? And I saw the brochure that it is for anti-aging. That's it, and we want to help our mom to be healthy, right? So what happened was the next day I get to meet the GM. My sister is very smart. She arranged for me to meet Mr. Nico Rampelisella, which is Greg's older brother, which is a genius who created this marketing plan. You need to meet him, ladies and gentlemen, one day, right? So anyways, he was already with the laptop and he was doing presentation like on and on, but at that time I wasn't interested in the business. I wasn't interested in money. I thought I'm okay. But what I want to hear is whether this product is safe or not. Because in the old company, we are taught that if the product is over 25 years old, that means it's not an experiment anymore, but that means it is very safe. When I heard 50 years, I know this is safe. I said, I have no question. And the third day, she's very smart. She arranged for Budi Darwin to visit me, and then it's like almost like a forced visit because we don't have any appointment. Suddenly, my sister appeared with Budi Darwin, and I said, "Come, let's scan you." I said, "What is this again?" And then she scanned my health, and I'm very surprised with this machine because I did not tell anybody that I have fibroids. It is 5 centimeter, and the doctor in Penang, in Ireland, wants me to have surgery to take out my womb. I'm like, oh my God, but you know why? I was very stressed out, and I would pray, Lord, I do not want to have this surgery to take months. If you take it one sunset per day, that means 6 months is 12 boxes, right? At that time, there's only one. That means I actually take one day, one a night, one in the morning and at night. That means there's 12 boxes supposed to finish in 6 months, right? So I really, really want this thing to go. I know that I have to trial and really follow the instructions. So I follow the instruction. Remember, when you sign up, the product is not to be sold. You have to take the product so you understand how it works. Anyways, after I take the product assessment, really the fiber shrink from 5 centimeters to actually 2 centimeters, about 3 centimeters. I got excited. I started to share. If you look at this, it's very small, ladies and gentlemen. I sign up. I actually like sign up like in May, right? It's very small, but you can see the first month I did not have the time because Shinta just started to pop this up, right? So it doesn't matter. This thing is like 30. You can convert yourself. Maybe Swadika can help me. The first month I didn't want to do the business, but my mouth couldn't stop talking because I knew the products, right? So I said blah 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 blah. Look, my mom actually grew black hair at the age of almost 18, 4 months after taking the product. So I was telling people, oh really? I said, yeah, my mom. And then I started to talk, and when I talk about my mom, look at before even that, actually, my mom on the first month, I already made the 38 million rupiah, which is quite a lot, right? For somebody who doesn't want to do the business. If somebody asks me about, I said, I don't know. I'm not in the business. Talk to my sister. My sister signed people under me. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. This pocket money. And then the next month it grows to 45 million rupiah. I don't know how many ringgit you can convert it, right? Somebody can convert it, but I only speak Indonesian, right? And then the third money was 55 million rupiah. I don't know how many ringgit that is, but you can convert very easily, right? Use the Google to convert. And then I asked Budi Darwin, so how much is like 100 million in ringgit, Swadika? Apa Amin? 100 million is what? Is it 8,000 ringgit or how many ringgit? Can somebody type? 30,000. Okay, so I asked if I said if I said, can you show me how to make 30,000 ringgit in a month? If I can make that money, I will resign from my company. Because at that time, as a president team, you can make minimum like 60,000 ringgit per month, right? Half of it is okay for me because that's my expense. So Budi says it's very simple. You just have to sponsor people 30D because this is binary. I don't really understand the system yet because I'm from Herbalife, right? So I only know, sponsor a lot of people, whatever dip, you only get paid by royalty for 3 dips, right? So that's why I finally understood. That is like what they call that matahari is like sun system, right? Sun. This is binary, right? Left and right. So I said, okay, what is 30D? Because I'm a housewife, I don't understand like the jargon yet. And 30D, that means 30 left, 30 right, right? So I look at how many people are sponsored. Oh, okay. Exactly when second month I sponsored 30 people that try the product, right? Some get the diamond, whatever, and then they upgrade. And really, when I practice that exactly, the fourth month I received the 30,000 ringgit. Okay, so I get excited. I told my people, I said, because at that time I said, wait, let me try this. If this is right and this is not like a abal, like the scam, go for it. Exactly. I said, wow, this is very good. The product is good. Go for it. So my team are excited. My friends, and they start to go crazy, like introduce it to people. So you see this. I saw that the growth of the money is stable. It increases step by step. Because like if you are in the network market, I don't know whether you have experience or not. Normally at the end of the day, it will drop, dive to it, especially if you have to buy the volume point, right? For they call it 2 point, right? So you need to have like a certain volume in order to earn your bonus. That's what we did. So if you look at this, any one of you remember the COVID lockdown? Do you remember when is that? What year and what month? Can you type? Remember that period? Somebody type. I'm going to be very quickly. Once I go there, you will understand. So during the, do you remember? Yeah, okay, what month was that? Yes, 2020, what month was that? The lockdown started. Yes, right? If you look at this, in the month of March, when you have a lockdown, a lot of people have to close the business, right? Because they cannot go out of the house. But it's crazy, like, you know, in AFC, look at that month, I was actually double. I earned 60,000 ringgit, right? And then the next month it drops a little bit because we have difficulty for the products to arrive from Japan because of the lockdown, right? But 3 months later, that's in June, I received 280 million, which is like almost 80,000 ringgit. Look at it. Right? And then the next month it doubles again. That means I received like 380 million. Like if let's say let's compare 400 million, that means I received 60 times, 30,000 times 4, is it? 120,000 ringgit, right? And then the next month it keeps going on going, and then in the last month I make 150,000 ringgit. Yes, first lockdown, correct. So if you see this is crazy, where can you find this kind of company when you have lockdown? The business goes like crazy. You know why? Because these products will save a lot of lives, right? So we cannot see people, we cannot shake hands. We are all wearing masks, right? We are locked down at home. The business goes crazy because of ordering product left and right. So this is the kind of crazy business you can have in AFC. I'm telling you the potential. Okay, next. So if you see this, Shinta was thank you, Shinta. She make the comparison for me, right? Very quickly, back, Shinta, back. That's why I said like Shinta, don't show this. She showed it, so I have to explain it. Go back one slide. No, go back one slide. No, go back. Go back because I cannot say it halfway. Go back. One more. Right. Look at this. He was comparing me. If you see the summer, no. Move on. Move one slide. Move one slide. No.
Sorry, going back to the front.
Do the comparison of the income. That's what I want.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. If you look at this, like, you know, averaging how much I make, that's what you want to know, right? Actually, right? So in 2018, even though I signed up in May, like in May, I started to earn money, right? Not sign up, right? I was started to make money. So look at that per month. That means from between like May to December, I'm already like averaging 26,000 ringgit plus, right? 2020, I was averaging 20. Sorry, that's total. Averaging 23,150 US dollar or Malaysian ringgit 97,000 yen, right? And then 2021, where I become a Bushido, which is very quickly, I earn actually 24,000 US dollars per month, or about 101,000 ringgit. Okay, that's all, right? So compared to previous company in Herbalife, that's the comparison. So really is a huge difference. Next, very quickly, right? So you must be wondering, because you're in Malaysia, nobody earned this kind of money yet. I'm showing you the potential, so you know the big picture. So we cannot lie about this. This is actually the tax statement that we receive, right? If you see this, my name, Annie, blah blah blah, and my whatever, is all listed, right? So you cannot actually lie with this. This is what it has already done. So what I earned was actually US dollar 18,000 at the rate at that time, which is 3.6 million, 3.6 million, right? So Malaysian ringgit is about 923,000 ringgit plus. And then the tax that we pay, because this is legal, right, is Malaysian 70,000. The company actually did the tax for us, 79,000 plus. So they cut 20%, and this is moved into the redemption, which is about 73,000 US dollars, or Malaysian 312,000 ringgit. And then the net I received was like Malaysian 610,000 ringgit. Amazing. I've never received, honestly speaking, in my company for 20 years, I never even once received end of the year bonus as a president. We didn't like this. Because every year you have the chance to whatever is the level you want. It's not one time. I've been receiving this almost every year. Only one time I did not achieve because the company changed the target, right? That's it. So give a big clap to AFC, right? Next, yeah, very quickly. So so the marketing type. So now you see the proof. Yeah, there's not much I will tell you because I believe that you now believe, right? So, oh, so now here, oh, how come it's keep moving? Which one is the first? Okay, so there's the marketing plan that our GM created is so simple and so human, right? Why? Because it's created for you to try it for 6 months only. So, right, if you look at this, there's only 3 packages. It started from Ruby, Sapphire, and Diamond. There's only 3 membership. The Ruby is one package. One package is 150 BV. What is BV? It's like a exchange value. So one box is 75 volume point BV, right? So 2 box equal to 150 volume. So if you are ordering a Sapphire, you join as a Sapphire membership, it is 450 BV. When you see a 900 BV in your membership, that means you already sign up as a diamond, right? This is for people who are upgrading. But if you sign up immediately as a diamond, it will be 900 BVs, which is 6 package. Why is it 6 package? Because at that time there's only 2 box. Ruby consists of 2 box. Now we have 3 products, so you can. A lot of people actually order 3 boxes, right? It's the same. You can try. So how much do I have to pay? Amazing, right? You heard Shinta talks about in order to open a retail store, it costs a lot of money, a few million ringgit, whatever, right? So why is it moving? I'm not even done speaking yet. Can you please go back to the first slide? Okay, so when you sign up 2 boxes, how much does it cost? It's 1,200 ringgit. So it's very simple. You just calculate, okay, I want to be at the Sapphire, so you only multiply by 3 months, right? 6 boxes, you just multiply 1,200 times 3. You can get the figure. So in order to sign up for a diamond, it's only 7,200 ringgit, right? Which is 12 boxes. It's a one-time deal to sign up. So if you say, I always tell people, don't look at the price. If you want to say, if you say it's expensive, yes. But if you're thinking of buying product, it's expensive. But look at if you compare it with what? If you compare it with a stem cell, it's very expensive. For one injection, it costs 60,000 US dollars. I don't know how much ringgit is that. But with this, you only spend 7,200. It's already and the result is almost the same if you take 12 sets per day, right? It's the same result as stem cell. So I will tell the story of me. Last year, I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. Look at me now, okay? Next step. Next. Thank you. So the company is amazing. Company actually pays you so many bonuses. Number one is daily bonus. Sponsoring when you introduce to new people is called daily bonus. And then there's a monthly bonus. Monthly bonus will not discuss much because you're still new. Mainly, it's like, there's a minimum target of you earning a minimum 7.2 million rupiah, which is like, I don't know the ringgit, but we are not even, you can go back to your sponsor later on, but it's monthly bonus. That means by that time, when will you be interested in this? When you already have a team going, right? So we're not going to discuss that, but the yearly bonus is amazing. Like, the company pays you daily, monthly. It pays you yearly bonus that you already see me receiving earlier, and then also they pay you vacation, right? They pay you paid vacation, which is amazing. It's so easy to reach. Okay, next. Now, so there's also a bonus pass up. This is a bonus sponsor, and pass up bonus is actually combined. So what it is like, say, if you sign up as a Ruby and you register 1 Ruby, you earn 90 ringgit, right? So what happens if you're a Ruby? If you sponsor a Sapphire, that means you just multiply by 3. You will get the figure 90 ringgit times 3. So if you're a Ruby and you register a diamond, you get 540 ringgit. Where can I get it? You just multiply by 90 ringgit times 6. Okay, very simple. And what's the difference? Like, if you sign up as a Sapphire, that means and the diamond, the bonus rate is different. So if you're a Sapphire, you sponsor 1 Ruby, automatically your bonus is higher, 135 ringgit. So if you Sapphire sponsors just 135 multiplied by 3. The same thing when you are Sapphire sponsoring a diamond, you get you multiply by something is not right. But anyways, how come this is like less? Maybe there's one some missing point, okay? But anyways, you can multiply this. Sorry, there's probably like a miscalculation in this. It cannot be like a supplier sponsoring a diamond only earns 180 ringgit. Okay, so can you go back just shortly? Yeah. So what is the best package to? I always say that diamond is the best package for you to sign up. You know why? Because it opens doors to be rich. Now, if any one of you wants to earn like 10,000, 100 million rupiah, which is 30,000 ringgit above, you need to be a diamond package. That's it. You need to sign up as a diamond VIP member. Yeah, this is because if you sign up as a sapphire, that means this is the worst. Your bonus will roll up to the diamond. If let's say the company always prepares the most money for you. For instance, the company will always prepare 990 ringgit, right? But if let's say you're a sapphire or ruby, if let's say you are let's say a diamond, you are a ruby, you sponsor a diamond, you only earn 540 ringgit, right? Actually, the company actually prepares 990 ringgit for you. So what happens? Your nearest diamond sponsor upline will earn the difference. Okay, that's why you need to be a diamond member. Okay, next, very quickly. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you understand, click yes. If you are confused, click I'm confused. Okay, so okay, next slide, please. Okay. Now the Unilever bond. Okay, this is to earn in rupiah, right? I will tell rupiah because there's no. Sorry, that not even. Okay. Oops.
Sorry, I will put this one will be easier.
Okay.
Would this be easier to discuss?
All right. So we look at the big picture now. Okay, now this is simpler for me to explain. So how the company pays you is 80-20. You do not get the full bonus. Okay, out of let's say 1,000 ringgit. Let's say your bonus is 1,000 ringgit. The company only pays you 80%, which is 800. The 20% will be saved in your redemption. That means you accumulated to exchange for redemption product, right? So, so you earn, like, look at that. So many things you earn. You earn bonus sponsor, roll up, pairing bonus, Unilever, pairing roll up because it's a binary. If you have one package, if you sponsor one, let's say I'm a diamond, right? And I sponsor a diamond left and I sponsor a diamond right. So that's pairing, right? That means I will earn the pairing bonus. The bonus for Bushido you saw, maximum, the daily bonus you can earn up to what? A lot of money. That's 660 million, which is equivalent to about 900,000 sekian ringgit, right? And then you have Unilever, which is bonus, monthly bonus. You have annual rank bonus and free because they pay you a lot. Okay, so the comparison you already know. The investment is about Malaysian 1,200 ringgit. I always convert it also to US dollar. It's easy for me, right? So you can see the price. I think if you're Malaysian, you already know. You sign up as a small, 3,600 ringgit. And if it's Malaysian, it's a one-time deal only. If you goes up to them, it's forever, right? So it's 7,200 ringgit. So in Malaysia, if it's you are non-Malaysian, let's say for me, I say I buy a product in Malaysia, I will get the addition of 12.5% tax. Okay, so this is the price of Sinta put for US dollar. In the US, one box of product costs US dollar 135 ringgit. Sorry, US dollar 135. So actually, they convert because with the tax also is about 150 US dollar. Okay, next, very quickly. Now, okay, now what's going on? So you see this is the picture of the annual rank. You start with total, which is 100 pairing, right? One ruby left, one ruby right is called one pairing. So if there's 6 ruby, 6 ruby right, which is a diamond, and a diamond is 6 pairing. So that means in order to achieve total in a year, you need to have what? Well, sponsor people and make sure you have 100 pairing left and right accumulation. Okay, Ronin, which is 500 pairing, right? you understand that 1 ruby left, 1 ruby right is one pairing. So you need to calculate and you keep sponsoring, helping people until you get 500 pairing left and right. Now, how much you earn extra as annual rank bonus? You Malaysian 6,500. Now, samurai is actually a leadership rank. You need to reach this. If you hit this, for me, it takes me 4 months. The fact that you can actually, how can I reach somewhere? Some people you can reach that rank between, some people did it in 3 months, some people did like 4 months, for me 4 months, some people did it in 1 year, some people do it in 2 years, doesn't matter, right? So because you don't compare yourself with others. If you want to achieve it quickly, then you speak to more people. Now, Shogun, actually, you have 5,000 pairing. That means it's equivalent to you are a samurai and you help 5 people to become samurai left and right. That's about that. You earn how much bonus? This is getting a lot. You will earn an annual bonus of about 150,000 ringgit, around that. Now, Damyo is one step before Bushido. You need to do what? 10,000 pairing. Don't look at this, but as accumulation in a year, as you have more people, you will achieve that. So the pairing is 10,000 left and right. Bushido is 20,000, right? But look at the money you earn. Right now, I think, I don't know why the difference in Malaysian, but you can convert it. If that's the thing, that's in rupiah. The rupiah was still the same, but we convert it to Malaysian or US dollar. So depending on the conversion rate, right? Bonus calculated from November 16 to the November 15 the next year. For us, here I think it's in Malaysia also. By the 15th of November, you can actually target to reach your annual rank. Praise the Lord! I've already recalled. That means I re-achieved the Bushido rank last early September. So praise the Lord, right? So I have money to pay for my medical. So next step. Okay. So how can you build a business? You can build a business anywhere, anytime, by anyone. The support system has been tested, used by world-class directors, professional, not even professional, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people I saw, never had a network marketing difference, but by word of mouth, they get people to share their story. A lot of people in TikTok, oh my gosh, they earn so much money. Okay, how to do business? You can build it online. You can build a network, like person by person. You can create a website, social media, TikTok, or open up a retail place. How to do the business? Open a retail place. I don't think it's like retailing place, because this is network marketing, right? But what a lot of people do, for instance, let's say you know of somebody who owns a pharmacy, right? The difference is you can actually display your product in the pharmacy, right? I have a team that has a pharmacy in a small town. Because every time she will always hit vacation, yeah? And the pricing for members is the same. You cannot have any undercutting, yeah? So now's the time. This is very dark, so we need to change the picture, because I need to, even with my glasses, I cannot see this. But anyway, now is the time for you to decide your future. No decision is also making a decision, right? I know what, if you know what you want, this is the time. They actually there are 3 categories of people in this company, in every network marketing, I think, right? One is a product lover. If you say, I only want to try the product, welcome to the company, right? You need to go back to the person who invited you and say, I'm ready to try the product, right? Number 2 are product lovers. And they say, wow, this is amazing product. I want to try the product. But at the same time, I know that, I can actually refer my people so I can take the product free, right? If you're that kind of person and make extra income, welcome. Because let's say you get it is written that you need to try the products for 6 months, which is at least a diamond. Now it's very simple. Wow, it's a lot of money, 7,200 ringgit. Yes, but if I show a secret, it's very easy. If you refer 6 people, your 1 diamond money is back. It's that simple, right? So talk to more people, get them to try, and then share your results. And then there are also product lovers who also wants to be like a builder. They want to build their network, the business. If you're the one, also you can meet it. And which one are you? And you type which one are you? Are you a product lover, number 1? And you want to make extra income, or number 3, you want to be rich and healthy? Yeah. and happy. If you are the one also, type which one do you want. So that's all I want to say, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have any question? Oh, we are early. Any question? Because I don't want to talk too long and then you fall asleep. Gregory, is there any session for question?
Yeah, sure. At the end. See.
Okay, this is already end.
Oh, okay. Anyone want to have a question or want to be explained about anything, about marketing plan, about company, about how to become Bushido maybe, how to become samurai? Anyone, you can raise your hand and then I will unmute you, or you can just type in the chat.
I think everybody is shy. So who found that tonight has been entertaining and educational, and just make sure that you are back here next Tuesday. We also have the Indonesian group going on every other day. Mr. Greg will forward it to the Malaysian team, and the Indonesian will also have the timetable. Today is Tuesday, so we have the Wednesday, and we also have Saturday training, and also presentation as well. We do it in a different languages. We have Chinese coming up. We will also have in Tamil, and we also have in Malay. So Malaysia, we are very, very lucky because you are having a few different languages. So there's no excuse that we can't explain to you in your language. So if English is your preferred language, you can join into the English presentation. If you prefer Malay, they have a presentation in Malay as well, Chinese or Indonesian group, and then the Tamil presentation will be coming as well. So it's been a privilege for me to say hello to you all, to share. Now in Australia, it's 11:30 at night, midnight. Thank you, Mr. Greg, for the invite to share for the Malaysian group. Thank you, Annie, for being my partner to share about this. And most important, thank you for everyone who is here tonight. We won't be able to share if we only the three of us here tonight. So thank you very much for those that stick until very, very late. Just a little bit announcement that
Go ahead.
Yes, be careful what you use in Facebook, website, and Instagram, and also super, super, super important. We are a business owner, but doesn't mean that we, put it as a discount. We put it on online platform in all the different discount platform. You will be find out, and the AFC police will get you. So don't lose the honor being an AFC official, distributor, member, partner, just by trying to load off the products, getting discount, etc. We have an amazing products, we have amazing company, so let's protect it together. If you know anyone that do the wrong thing, you can report it to Mr. Greg or Mr. Nico in Indonesia. Okay, we are here to protect each other. So I think that's it from us. Thank you very much for everyone. I appreciate the time, and it's been a very, very good evening. And now I'm hyper. How am I going to go to sleep? It's midnight. So thank you, everyone. I can sleep tomorrow. Yeah, in 30 minutes it will be tomorrow. Thanks, Karika. And don't forget, we have the 25th of October, an absolutely amazing, amazing speakers. Dr. Islami, he is one speaker a couple of months back, and you do not want to miss him. He is so good, and he just live across the road in Pekanbaru, so he will be visiting Malaysia often. I wish I can be there in October 25th with everyone, but you guys are super, super, super lucky. So make sure get your ticket. The ticket is ready and available. I'm going to send my photo, and you can put my photo in the in the group that I will be there in the spirit. So thank you so much, everyone. We'll post you for other international presentation and all the other information that we have for other presentation. Thank you, and I'm going
Thank
to
you,
end the
Mom.
call tonight. Unless there's anything else, Jenny or Mr.